Welcome to the Keller Communicators. This video is a tutorial for using the Keller Toastmasters duty roster. Many of our guests want to know how our meetings are organized. How do our members know which roles they are assigned? How do we know who will give a speech? How do we run a meeting on such a tight schedule? The answer to this secret is the agenda. The agenda is the schedule of the meeting. It is the key to a successful club. Essentially, the agenda is the end result of the duty roster. In other words, the duty roster is used to create the meeting agenda. The duty roster is a vital part of the Toastmasters program. Toastmasters use the roster to volunteer for roles and to schedule speeches. The roster is located under the Members Only section of the website. You need to use your sign-in and password to access it. In order to improve your Toastmasters experience, you'll want to use the roster in accordance with the projects in the Competent Leader and Competent Communicator manuals. Use the project matrix at the back of your Competent Leader manual to help fulfill your project requirements. You can sign up at least 3 weeks in advance. Use your time efficiently. I encourage you to create a timeline with project goals to boost your progress. Overall, the Vice President of Education is responsible for the duty roster. If you haven't volunteered for a role or speech, he will assign a role to you. But my advice is to take the bull by the horns and sign up for the roles you want. It is very important that you check the roster at least twice a week. Every week, a club member is assigned the duty of Toastmaster. The Toastmaster is the host of the meeting. She will email the roster to you, but preparation is your responsibility. She will count on you to perform your role for the week. The title of the email you will receive will be Toastmaster Duty Roster. A good suggestion is to create a special filter and folder in your email account just for these emails because you will receive several of them each week. If the Toastmaster needs help filling a role, help them out if you can. If you can't fulfill your role, please be considerate and contact the Toastmaster as soon as possible. If you're the Toastmaster and it's your first time, please refer to your Competent Communicator manual and your mentor or VP of membership for help. You can volunteer for a role or a speech, but it is not possible to do both during a meeting. First, we're going to sign up for a role, and we do this by scrolling down under the Members Only section and clicking Duty Roster. I'm going to sign up for a role for our August 5th meeting. So I scroll down here and we see that this is the duty roster for August 5th. I see that there are several roles are available. So I will sign up for Evaluator number 1. I'll click on the available link, scroll down to check it, and there we see my name. You're all signed up for Evaluator number 1. Now, if you want to sign up for a speech, what you need to do is take yourself off the evaluator list, scroll down, and sign up for a speech. I see here that speaker number 2 is available. Click available, scroll down, and it's going to give you all sorts of information you have to fill in for your speech. Let's say I'm doing speech number 1. I'll be speaking for 5 to 7 minutes from the Competent Communicator manual. My objective is Project 1. The title of my speech is A Day in the Life. and then I'll write my introduction. Jennifer will be speaking about her life using a Beatles song analogy. Good. Click Update Speech Info, scroll down to double check it, and you're good to go. As you see here, when you're signed up, the screen doesn't change. It remains open in case you need to make any modifications to your title or objective or introduction. Now, what happens when you are unexpectedly unavailable for the meeting that you've signed up for a role? So say I have to work overtime and I'm not able to give my speech that week. What you'll do is click on your name, scroll down, and you'll see that that position is available. The next thing you'll want to do is go down to the meeting notes and type unavailable. This lets the Toastmaster know that you're not going to be available to volunteer for any roles and you're not available to fulfill them. If it's less than 7 days before the meeting, you need to place yourself as unavailable. Remove yourself from any roles you've been assigned and contact that week's Toastmaster. I hope this tutorial has been helpful and informative. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Any club member will be happy to help you.